It's your boy Swole the Poet, man, and I'm back with a special episode of Black Prosperity featuring the one, the only, yours truly, my motherfucking dog, Papa Hodge, Big Hodge, L Hodge, but not only just Hodge, the CEO of the one and only, like probably the most, I'm just running out of words, like the best public speaking platform that you ain't hear about yet. Behind the Motion, man. Welcome to Black Prosperity, brother.
My brother, man.
It's a pleasure to have you, man.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
How you feeling today, brother?
Hey, man, that's for the blessing, highly favored, baby. I mean, I'm alive. That's all I can ask for, man.
All right, man. We appreciate you coming on the show today, man. For those who may not know about you, man, go ahead and give them a little background about you, you know, your origin story, where you from, what you derive from, just a little bit of it. You know, we'll roll into it as you introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, like you said, I'm your neighborhood hope dealer, Papa Hodge. I'm from the 757, Suffolk, Virginia, to be exact.
2 up, 2 down.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out VA, man.
And yeah, man, where I'm from, you know, the 757, just a vibe, big melting pot, different cultures. Of course, you know, growing up early 2000s, it was definitely active out here, you know, Pharrell, Timbaland, Missy, Clit, everybody going stupid, you know. So yeah, man, I guess, you know, just a regular lifestyle, like an ordinary life, man.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. So, like, what was your childhood like coming up, man? Like, was you into sports? Was you always into, like, the motivational, like tell us a little bit about you, like, and what led you to who you are today?
I like that. Shoot, man. My early years, man, I wasn't even into sports like that. I kind of was just a very curious kid. I went through a lot of stuff at a very young age. So I kind of just spent a lot of my years just being sheltered. Not sheltered, but introverted. And just being observant of life, being a student of life. I come from a big family, so I'm, you know, the youngest of, my grandmother has 5 kids. So, you know, living in the house with all of them, there's so much going on. You know, I'm just following them all at this point, you know. And yeah, man, as far as the motivational stuff, that came into play. So let me say this first. My father, he's Kenyan. And one thing about him, man, he never let me forget where I was from and who I was. That's something that he instilled in me every chance he got. So him doing that just gave me a natural confidence in who I was, and things of that nature. Passionate, being very passionate. It wasn't until the Trayvon Martin situation that sparked my interest in motivational speaking, and just being a change in the community. I spent a lot of time being angry, pointing the finger, why they not doing this, and how come they did that, and this not happening, and they not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of pointing the finger, and I ain't gonna lie, the quote that changed my life: be the change you want to see.
Yeah, we've all seen that one.
Come on, man. I laid eyes on that thing and I said, boy, and it just so happened to be literally right after the verdict, maybe like 2 weeks right after the verdict of Trayvon Martin situation. And man, in that moment, I'm like, okay, instead of, you know, raising all this fuss about what I want to see in life, I'm just going to do it. That simple. When I started getting into what that looks like, spent a lot of years not even knowing what that looks like. But one thing I touched on and thought about was freedom. True freedom.
What's that look like to you?
Woo-wee, I'm so glad you asked, bro. Freedom to me, man, is simply being relentless and unapologetic of who you are. It's that simple. I feel like a lot of times we move through life worrying about so many things that hinder us from being the best version of ourselves because we're worried. And for our people, that worry starts to turn into fear. See what I'm saying? Now, when you're fearful, because if you achieve whatever amount of greatness, you might get shot down. Or if you're fearful, because they have shot down great people so much, you are now under the impression that you can't be great. You're scared to be great. See what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this.
Come on.
Riddle me this. How does one go, or what do you suggest or advise one goes through in finding out who they are and being that unapologetically? You know, we spew that out and we push that narrative, but the hardest part for most people, I would argue, is they don't even know who they are. So what are some things or steps that you think people could take to identify and actually be like, you know what? Actually, I might. This whole time I was thinking that I was this, but in theory, I'm really this. So, like, what are some pointers and tips you can give to someone just for them learning how to be true and whole within themselves so they can go live unapologetically?
I love that question. Now, I will say this. The answer to that, we could be here for about a good 5 years.
Well, we got enough time.
And that's why I got to tap in with the brand, because it's so much to talk about and to learn and embrace and adjust to and all these types of things. But I will give you guys this. To start off, I simply tell people, right? I ask them this. Look at yourself in the mirror. And number one, can you be honest with yourself? That's off rip. Can you look in that mirror and be honest? Can you be accountable? You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because there's no sense of working on something and you don't have the tools to work on it.
Whew. Now, where's the hardware store they go to, though? The heart.
Come on.
That's free.
Come on. So as you're looking in this mirror, you say, okay, we're going to be 100%. 100% honest right now with that person in the mirror. The very first question is, what do you want? Forget the big question of who you are or who are you, because that could be a lot of things.
Right.
Let's break it down to the first step.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want out of life? Because AKA that transition to purpose. What is your purpose on this earth? Because that is the simple thing that's going to carry you through your ups and your downs every single day. Purpose.
That's real.
See what I'm saying? So, to me, when somebody say, okay, well, what is your purpose? To me, your purpose is literally what you want out of life and what you're willing to do to fulfill that. See what I'm saying? So, after you tell yourself and you identify the things that you want and the amount of greatness you're going to achieve. Now, the second thing is sacrifices. Oh, let me run that back because I don't think they heard me. I don't think y'all heard me in the back. Maybe your volume too low. Let me turn that up.
Cooking right now. It's the marination process.
You feel me? Sacrifices. Now that I got what I want in life drawn out, how am I going to get there? And usually the first step to figuring out how you're going to get somewhere is figuring out what you're going to not do, what you're going to adjust. Because clearly what you've been doing ain't been working.
Ain't been working. And you know, there's this famous saying that continuing to do the same over and over and expect the same results is insanity. And a lot of motherfuckers is insane.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, why are you gonna keep trying it?
Come on.
You might as well exert that energy into something that's gonna bring things to fruition for you.
I'm saying, I'm craving some sour cream and onion chips. But every time I walk into the store, I go straight to the Cheetos. But now I'm mad because I don't got my sour cream and onion chips. What sense does that make? That sounds insane.
Literally.
If you want some sour cream and onion chips, then maybe you need to stop thinking about them damn cheese puffs and curls and how they so good to make you change your mind and focus on what you really want. I know when you walk in, the Cheetos might be the first thing you see, but that's just there to distract you. That's not what you really want. You see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, because a lot of people could assume, you was being a motivational speaker, life coach, etc., however they want to view you, is that you don't have rainy days or that you don't deal with rejection or failure or denial. So my thing is, how do you tell the one that's striving to find their inner self, how do you overcome that rejection, that denial, or that delay? What do you give to them? Because you could be on the straight and narrow. They took everything that you said. Okay, cool. I'm changing my mindset. I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm going day in and day out. Instead of getting the Cheetos, I'm getting the sour cream and onion. But this time now, when I go to the sour cream and onion, it's out of stock. So everything that you just told me feels for nothing. How do I stay on that straight and narrow? What advice do you give to those people so they can stay prosperous?
Come on, man. First of all, shout out to you for asking that question. That was a great question.
I appreciate that, brother.
That's why I'm here on this platform, because there's nowhere else I would rather be. So the conversation is just priceless. Thank you for that. And to that, I would say, see, this answers the whole idea behind Stay in Motion, what my brand represents. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing I tell people is like, man, life is about ups and downs, not ors. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them times that you walked in there and them sour cream and onion lays was there and everything was great and great groovy, you was feeling good. Stay humble, son. Stay humble, queen. You see what I'm saying? Because one day is not going to be there. Such as your example. Now, hypothetically, you would only hope that it's not there on just that one day. So maybe that first disappointment is like, it's kind of crazy, but I'll wait till tomorrow. You go there tomorrow, it's not there. And the next day, it's not there. Now you start to get discouraged. See, but that's what Stay in Motion is about. Because as much as you going through your ups, and you stay humble because it's some bullshit around the corner, when you going through your trenches and your downtimes and life is throwing all this shit at you that you just seem like you can't bear, it's okay. Stay strong. Because around the corner, it's a blessing. You done went there a whole week and ain't been no sour cream and onion chips. But now when you go in there, what? Full stop. Matter of fact, and we throwing the deal. 2 for 1, buddy.
Boy, that shit went platinum in I'm sorry.
They don't remember them days.
Boy, I just seen some shit that one in Publix. I said 1 for 59 cents, 2 for $1. Oh boy,
you can't beat a good deal. But you see what I'm saying, man? So it's like not getting too caught up in the ups, not getting too caught up in the downs. Staying right here in the middle and level and cruising through and staying in motion. And that's what makes me such a laid back and chill guy, because I never get too excited and I never get too down. I'm telling you, I'm like right here in the middle where I can handle both. Because I know both is a part of life. See what I'm saying?
So, would you say that having a overall strong support system is a major contributing factor into you achieving those things that you want out of life? I.e., for you, maybe it's your family. You know what I'm saying? But speak to those who might not have that support. We all need somebody to lean on. You feel me? Like, cause this is what it's for, though. Like, and people gonna always have, for every argument, there's a counter argument. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of people that's in that darkness, they're so accustomed to it, they're gonna find every excuse to remain in that.
For sure.
So, how do you answer that? And what can support systems look like outside of just family or even close friends?
Come on. I love that question. See, you on the road right now, man. You ain't missed yet, man.
Hey, man.
Keep doing your thing, player.
Try not to. You know, the birthday 8/24, so let that sink in. We ain't gonna get too deep into it.
Come on, don't let that go. Come on,
it's just a mama mentality.
Hey, man, but to that question, so to, the first part, it is my family. Like I say, I come from a big family where, man, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I come from a family where, like, family matters, good times, like, them type shows, like, I lived those. Like, literally, Thanksgiving didn't feel like Thanksgiving because I felt that every Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and we a close-knit family on some, I ain't gonna lie, I'll say Tyler Perry, House of Pain. Boy, if that's not a more accurate show, every day is something. We go through the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. But one thing we gonna do is stick together. You feel me? And so, like, when you go through so many things and traumatic experiences and this and the third, and you got people that's there no matter what, that also gives you another level of confidence to be great, because you know I'm good. You feel loved, you feel warm, you feel full. So you're powerful enough to go out there and do whatever you got to do. So I'm so thankful and blessed that I was, able to have that situation coming up. Now, when I talk to people who have the complete opposite, and that's, don't have nobody there, I would tell them, even with my support system behind me and all that good stuff, the very thing that's going to guarantee my success? Me. I say all the time, when I die, there's going to be one person in that casket. Matter of fact, might be three. Me, myself, and I. You dig what I'm saying?
I like that.
You feel me? So, with that being said, I can't, even though I know I have the support system of my family, I can't depend on that.
Right.
I can't let that be my saving grace. I have to be my saving grace. Because at the end of the day, your family could be your biggest supporters, pushing you to be great, this and the third. But if you don't put the work in, what's going to get done?
That's real.
See what I'm saying? So don't look at who is going to help save you, because that person is right there in that mirror. That person is going to put the work in with you. That person is going to be on the motherfucking floors and air mattresses, sleeping in the car, making your sacrifices. That's the person that's going to be there through everything. And then when you get to your bag and your success and you, however you want to live life is reality, guess who's still there? Now at this point, it's a whole lot more people here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, look, man, he just give me, this is free game right here, okay? And that's the whole, vision of Black prosperity. And so we can spew motivation and light and encouragement. And also to show that it don't matter what you're going through, where you coming from. You're always in control of you. Now understand, everybody's story is not the same. And everybody's journey is not going to be the same. We walked the same path, but got on different shoes. Come on now, we all know who said that.
We all in the same picture, but got different poses.
Come on. Like, don't let that go over your head, man. This is why it's very important that y'all tap in to the brand that he got going on.
And real quick,
go ahead.
I gotta say this, bro. Like, to even further your point, because, you know, I'm a very general person. I don't really get into too many details about my personal life, you feel me? But I'm going to just put it to y'all like this, man. Earlier when I said I just went through a bunch of stuff at a very young age, my earliest memory, and this is so crazy because I'm saying this on your podcast just because of the vibe and energy that's going on right here. We real cozy, we're chilling real heart to heart, you feel me? So I don't know if anybody else gonna get this, but just for you, bro. My earliest memory in life is my father cutting my mom across her chest with a sword. My mom crawling over to me, bleeding out my arms in my lap. Feds come in the room. Shit get wild. You feel me? That's my first memory of life.
That's some crazy shit.
At this age, bro, I'm not even nowhere near. I'm not in school. Imagine that. Preschool. I don't even know what that is at this point. You feel me? Bro, what? Life became very, like I always say, like, I knew what reality was too young.
You gotta come of age.
You see what I'm saying? So it was like, and again, that's just the first memory. Not even to go into all the other details. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when you go, like, that's why, bro, for me, it's a zero tolerance for excuses. I can't do that. There's no reason why you can't be how I am, positive, motivated, determined, like, every day. And don't get me wrong, it be raining some days, but even when it's raining, I'm still smiling. You see what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why I'm still smiling is because I know, number one, I'm destined, and number two, I'm going to fulfill my destiny. And I ain't done. So because I ain't done, we're going to stay in motion.
And you know what it is? I completely agree with that. And I think it's like you have to become obsessed with the fear of failure. Now, don't get me wrong. In the journey to success, it's full of losses. But losing doesn't make you a failure. Your mentality does. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, because I ain't... Come on, man. And that losing does not make you a failure.
The mentality. It's all about the mentality.
Once you give up right here, it's over.
Because we all know losses are just synonymous with lessons. That's it, brother.
My man, shout out to Benny the Butcher, man. Him and Russ in the song Momentum. My man said, losses become lessons. Then they turn to advantages.
I just wanted to go ahead and drop that gem. But as we're speaking on everything itself, I want to transition into the community and your vision and goals and what you have in place and set in store for everybody.
So, man, with that being said, man, the vision is so grand, bro. Like, again, we'll be sitting here another 5 years if I'm really telling you, like, every detail of what's to go on. But, you know, because I'm here now in the land of touchdown, getting situated, you know, acclimated with the culture and all that good stuff, man, like, I just want to, bro, the kids, bro. The kids. Like, the kids are the future, bro. And for me, I just want to get the message out to them that they have limitless options. Limitless. Don't feel me, regardless of whatever your environment look like or your situation look like or whatever the case. Don't feel like whatever your passion is and your purpose is, you can't fulfill that. I don't care what happens. It may take a little longer, but that's okay. Stay on your path. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, right now I can't tell y'all everything that's coming. I just need y'all to stay tuned. Tap into the brand, man. Because listen, I'm getting some people together. We about to get out here in these streets, and we about to give back to the community.
For sure.
And that looks like a lot of things. I know that sounds very broad, but that looks like a lot of different things. And that's why I need y'all to stay tuned and tap in. Because when y'all see what's going on, y'all are going to want to join. And the reason why y'all want to join is because my brand is for y'all. You see what I'm saying? My brand is y'all brand.
This is for the people, by the people, for us, by us.
See what I'm saying? Now that's for the kids. So then we go on to still talking about the community, people our age.
Because they need it too. They probably need it worse. It's probably more difficult to change someone who's already established 20 plus years of behaviors and bad habits.
Precisely.
And I speak from just personal experience.
Precisely. Come on. So with that being said, I'm also getting into event planning. Stay tuned for that. You dig what I'm saying? My goal with that, bro, is to put an eye on all these people I see great things coming from, and bring them to one central location. And not for my benefit, for theirs. I want you to come to a central location where you can meet 5, 10, 20, 50 different people that'll help you elevate your life and vice versa.
That's real.
Because what we're building is community. You see what I'm saying? How can I sit here and preach to you that you're great, but you don't know how to be great, or you don't know what greatness looks like?
It's power in the numbers.
You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's okay. I'm going to bring everybody that I know that's powerful together, invite you to show you that I'm not just saying the options are limitless. I'm showing you that. He does this. She does that. What you want to do? Network. And that's where I come in. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when we come to these specifically artists and whatnot, you got a concierge service. What you need? You need what? Especially in today's time, content. 2 weeks, a month, 2-3 months. I got you. You need videos. Got you. Promo. Got you. Show you how to set that up and market. Got you. Anything you need that I can help give a hand in media-wise to build your brand, I got you. Because that's where we going in today's time, media. You see what I'm saying? So that's where everybody wants to go. Don't worry about it. I'm here to assist. I got you. And then again, all of this is love and out of my public speaking and life coaching. And this, my brand is just, it's authentic, bro. Like I promise you, bro. If I feel like I got to work with somebody for money, I would much rather not work with you. Because the only thing I value over my money, I say the only thing, but the one of two things I value over my money is my time. You can't get time back.
You can always get a dollar back. You can get a dollar back over and over.
So if I'm putting my effort, my energy, my time, my money, my passion, all that into you, believe it. Authentic, and I don't want shit back but your success, your dedication and devotion to being the best version of yourself. That's what the whole brand is about. See what I'm saying? And building this community, bro, like I'm literally hitting people from so many different aspects, and this is just a start. This ain't even like you feel me? The big picture. This is just a start. I'm hitting people from so many different aspects, and with the life coaching, because before we talk about being great and what that looks like this at the third, you got to be right within yourself to fulfill that. So that's why I became a life coach and public speaker, because I want to tap into that. So after we get past that, okay, so what are we doing? Oh, you don't know where to look? I got you. You have no clue what your talent is or whatever. You want to find that. I got you. See what I'm saying? Then once you find that out, I'm either going to connect you with my team and blow you up, or I'm going to connect you with one of my resources and they going to blow you up. But either way, you'll be all right. You're going to be great. And just as much as I want you to stay in motion to be great, I'm going to stay in motion to be great.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And my motion and my purpose is to make sure that the people around me and I come across with is doing exactly what they set out to do in this life. I don't care if you want to be on motherfucking yachts and private jets and traveling the world, or you just want to be in a little quiet old neighborhood, nice little white picket fence with your dog and shit, living a calm life. Either way, you can have it. So let's figure out how to get that.
All right, man. Hey, man. Just getting y'all this shit here firsthand, man. So, as we conclude this amazing episode on Black Prosperity, go ahead and leave the people something motivational, something they can cling on to, something they can write on their wall, on their mirror, so they can get up to and go get it every day as we close out this special episode.
Hey, man. To sum it up, stay in motion. Dig what I'm saying? Y'all gonna follow me at Papa.Hodge, man, and y'all see what's going on. Stay in tune.
Appreciate that, man. It's your boy Swole the Poet, and we out. Tip!